listen to people behind the product. We launched this recently to get to know the leaders at Tulip and a little bit more about their stories and also about their teams and explore what makes them excited about what they're doing and how their teams are growing. So please introduce yourself.
Yeah, well, my name is Brian McGarvey. I've been at Tulip for about 3.5 years. In my current role, I lead our customer success team. Prior to Tulip, mechanical engineering undergrad, and then went into the Navy as a submarine officer for about 7.5 years. The first half of that time was leading the teams that ran the nuclear propulsion systems and plant on the submarine. And then the second half of that, if you've ever seen a submarine movie with like periscopes, torpedoes, and sonar, got to do
That was you.
We got to do, it wasn't just me, but got to do all of that cool stuff. Following my time in the Navy, went to business school at Northwestern, got an MBA, and then transitioned into strategy consulting. During that time, I got to go do a lot of growth strategy work for industrial products customers and manufacturers, but then also go walk shop floors and see the areas of opportunity that our manufacturing base has.
And then you found Tulip.
And we found Tulip. Tulip was actually an appendix slide on one of our presentations that a director brought in, and just kind of an alignment of stars. I started following them on LinkedIn, got really excited about the mission, the product, the people, and the rest is history.
I didn't realize you had reached out. You found us.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that tracks. So from your background and from your life in the Navy, your life in strategy consulting, even your MBA, what do you think you brought forward into your current role from a leadership perspective?
Yeah, so I think it was really around being able to break down and structure problems. So we have a very diverse customer set, we have a diverse team, and the products and the problems that our customers face, we have to break those down and help them understand where they can improve and the value they get from our product. But then from a leadership perspective, I view it as I work for my team. I help enable my team be successful. Some people call that servant leadership. I don't know if that's too buzzwordy, but that's honestly how I approach it. Micromanaging is not the way to be successful, and we hire really smart, talented people to be creative and solve tough problems, and we break down barriers for them to do that.
Yeah, that's great. So tell me about your current team.
In the individual role, it's called a customer success manager. They work with our customers to make sure that they get value from our platform. So our team is distributed all over the world, located in the United States, both at HQ and a few members that are remote, and then also in our hubs in Munich and Budapest. A lot of our team has direct manufacturing experience, a lot of ex-consultants as well. But what that really means is that we can bring credibility to our customers, whether that's the VP of manufacturing, VP of ops, all the way down to an engineer working on the line or an operator. So when we talk to them, we've lived that shared experience. We know what it's like to potentially lead a team that's trying to hit production targets, or talk to an executive who's trying to develop a strategy for how to improve operations at a global scale.
I think one of the interesting things about the CSM function at Tulip specifically, and probably at any complex enterprise value-driven organization, but because of the product that we have and because of the many different ways in which our product can solve problems, the job of a CSM is actually really complex and strategic at Tulip.
It is, yeah, and that's actually one of the, I'd say, most fun, but also most challenging things, because we have this platform that can serve customers making anything from a screwdriver to an airplane to something that's injected in your body for medicine. And the ways that our customers use our software is incredibly creative. And that's one of the things that we get to do is, translate what are they doing, how does it get value for our customers, and then also help provide a perspective to our customers of, great, you've done this, but here's what else you can do. Here's your next steps. Here's what you're missing, and here's how you can go achieve that.
Yeah, it's like uncovering their problems and also helping to build like a value-driven transformation for the customer. So it's not, it obviously has a classic renewals and expansions and all the things, but the strategy behind it, the complexity behind it is really, it's tough and it's compelling.
Exactly, yeah. It's a nice mix of, there is commercial orientation involved, but it's all driven by value. And that's value for the implementation on the shop floor, but it's also being able to translate the really great capabilities of our platform and what the smart engineers and the product team develop in helping customers understand that and then figure out ways that they can apply that in their operations.
So you are actively hiring. What are the roles you're hiring for and what are you looking for?
Yeah, so right now looking for a customer success team lead for our life sciences team. I'm also looking for individual contributors, so a CSM for our life sciences team and also for general manufacturing. So 3 open roles right now.
When you're thinking about the roles that you're hiring for and your team, what do you think is most important for a candidate who's applying? Their background, their attributes, their characteristics?
Yeah, highly energetic and willing to work with customers, also curious with helping them solve problems. And then we're also an extremely collaborative team. We work very well together and help each other solve problems when we don't know the answer. Specifically for a life science and life science lead role, really looking for somebody who's had experience leading teams in the past, and then also has strong commercial orientation experience, so leading teams with commercial targets. And then we also really want somebody that has some amount of life science experience, whether in manufacturing or direct software experience. And what that means is we often have to advise our customers on GXP software validation and how to do that, especially with a new platform and a cloud-based platform like Tulip. For the life science CSM role, similar. We want somebody with commercial experience in some capacity, as well as life science, either direct manufacturing experience or ex-consultant advising life science customers. For general manufacturing CSM, similar types of attributes and characteristics there, but again, looking for somebody with general manufacturing experience, either directly in a past role or as a consultant that had experience advising general manufacturing customers.
I'd add one more thing, if I may.
Yeah.
Is your team, I think, is really technically and product curious. And so there's so much connection between the customer success team and the product teams, and a feedback loop there that I think is developed and strengthened over time, but is also a really exciting part of the role. But you need someone who has that interest in learning the product and understanding it deeply and providing the customer feedback back to the product team.
Yeah, absolutely. We do consider ourselves, and I think the organization considers ourselves as the voice of the customer.
Absolutely.
And so we absolutely do take that feedback directly to our product team to help make our product better for the next, for existing customers and the next generation.
Yeah, well, thanks, Brian. I really appreciate the time.
Yeah, thank you.